It's your amazing math teachers once again. We're on Module 5, Lesson 3. Today our objective is to compose and decompose right rectangular prism using layers. So hopefully you remember the words compose and decompose.
Okay, Mrs. Walking, the first step is to use centimeter cubes and build a structure with 2 layers and 2 cubes in each layer.
So 2 cubes and 2 layers, like
yes, ma'am. So here's layer 1, here's layer 2. There's 2 cubes in the bottom and 2 cubes in the top. So what is the volume of that structure?
I believe it would be 4 cubic centimeters.
4 centimeters cubed. Just like that. So now, Mrs. Walking, add a layer to the structure horizontally.
That means going across, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So that looks, I think, like that.
So what is the new volume of the structure?
It would be 8 centimeters cubed.
Beautiful. Okay, add 3 more layers to the structure horizontally.
I remember my students always having a hard time with that.
There's 1.
There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. And I'm going to slide them all together, I think. There we go.
And what would be a good way to count each number in each layer?
Well, I kind of like to do, I can see the top layer, so I'm going to count those, and then I'm going to double it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I have 10 purple ones, therefore I should have 10 green ones, which would make 20 cubic centimeters.
So the new volume is 20 centimeters cubed. The next part of this module is to show how structures can be separated by layer. So here we're going to record the results in the table. So we're going to use the same structure we have already built, and we're going to look at it in layers. So which way would you like to look at first?
The first way I like to do it is bread slices. So there's 1 bread slice, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 bread slices.
So in order to draw and show that, we're going to split it into 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we just take this line and extend it at an angle over the top. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. And how many cubes are in each layer?
There are 4 cubes in each layer.
So we will write number of cubes in each layer is 4. So the volume of the prism is 20 cubic centimeters. Okay, and the next way to break it into layers
would be top to bottom.
Okay.
So if we do top to bottom, we had a purple layer and a green layer, and that's how I saw it a while ago. So there's 10 cubes in the purple and there's 10 cubes in the green. So we've sliced it horizontally, and that would also, so we have, let's see, we have 10 and 10, which also makes 20.
So in order to draw that, we are splitting horizontally like Mrs. Walking said, and we draw our line to the back. So that is 2 layers, 10 cubes in the top layer and 10 cubes in the bottom. So that's 10 cubes in each layer, and she said that is equal to 20 cubic centimeters. And the last way, when we get our structure here,
my goodness, it's falling apart.
Oh.
All right, so the last way I would like to divide it is, if you take your loaf of bread, we're gonna divide it lengthwise like so. So we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on top and 5 green ones on the bottom. So we would have 5, we have 10 here and 10 here. So, but we've split it going lengthwise instead of horizontally?
So to draw this, what we're going to do, since she split it on top, is we're going to draw our line on top, splitting it in half, and we're going to follow that line to the bottom so you can see a front half and a back half, and that is 2 layers, and there are 10 cubes in each layer, so again, our volume is 20 centimeters cubed. The last is just extra practice, and we're going to look here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cubes in the front layer. So we're going to split it into layers looking at the front to the back. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. So we're going to draw 1, 2, 3 lines, and you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. And we bring that line over. And that means there are 6 cubes in each layer. And there are 4 layers, so the total volume would be 24 cubic centimeters. The next way we can look is at the top. So we're going to split the top into layers this way, and there are 2. And if you count the side, you can see 3, 6, 9, 12 cubes on this side, which means the back side would also have 12 cubes. So that's 2 layers with 12 cubes in each layer. The volume is 24 cubic centimeters. The last way to look is from the bottom to the top. So our bottom layer has 1, 2, 3, 4 on both sides, so that's 8. And we have 3 layers. So we're going to draw on the side 1, 2 lines showing 3 layers, and we're going to wrap it around. So there are 8 cubes here, 8 cubes here, 8 cubes here. That's 3 layers of 8 cubes, so our volume is 24 centimeters cubed.